Hi everyone, this is Christina and I am back for my week 11 gastric bypass RNY update. It's been a minute since I was able to post a video. As you guys know, my life has been in transition for what seems like forever. So over the past 3 weeks, I've been renting an Airbnb, which is where I'm actually filming now. So trying to find space and time to actually sit down and do the videos has proven to be challenging, but I did want to at least get something out this week. But the good news is that I move into my own apartment next week, technically next Wednesday on weigh-in day. So going forward, I will be able to be in my own space and actually get back to doing things the way that I usually do them. So, having said all of that, let's start with my stats. Um, Again, on November 9th, 2016, I had gastric bypass in Chicago, Illinois at Northwestern Memorial Hospital under Dr. Jeffrey Franza. My highest weight ever recorded was 400 pounds back in May of 2016. When I went in for surgery in November, I weighed 372.6. In my last video, which I believe was about 3 weeks ago for week 8, I weighed 340.6. And last week, when I weighed in, I was 333.2. This week, technically yesterday was weigh-in, I weighed 328.4, which was a loss of 4.8 pounds, which brings my grand total of weight loss to 71.6 pounds since my highest surgery, and since my highest weight, and 44.2 pounds since surgery on November 9th. So that was a lot of numbers. So basically, this week has been, or this past week has been really interesting because I don't know, 70 pounds is like a huge fucking milestone, and I'm like so incredibly proud of everything that I've been able to do, and it's just kind of amazing to see. There's a lot. Okay, so yes, I've lost obviously like 71 pounds. But here's the thing, it's like I don't feel any different. I feel literally the exact same. When I was at my highest weight, I didn't feel bad. And when I say feel bad, meaning like physically, it's not like I was walking around you know, all of a sudden, everyday tasks were just so hard to do or anything like that. I will say that because I led a very sedentary lifestyle, like I had a desk job, for most of the days I wasn't in the gym, so I wasn't like moving as much as I should have, and that definitely played a part. So when I, you know, did try to do something that was super active, it took a bit to kind of like get my joints oiled up enough to kind of do it. But outside of that, I wasn't really having a problem. So I haven't seen this like amazing transformation where you always hear people or see people talk about saying, I've lost 50 pounds and I feel amazing. I have so much energy. I do this. And it's like, okay, that's cute. But, all right. I mean, at least now. It may be different as I continue to gradually lose. I'm not sure, but I literally feel no different. I feel the same. I don't feel like I have like this burst of energy. I'm the same Christina as I was in May. Feel the same, look the same. Just hanging out. My clothes are starting to get big, which is annoying, but other than that, not much have changed, at least from my perspective. And now that I'm in a new city, a lot of the people who I'm, interfacing with on a daily basis didn't know me in May. So it's not like they have anything to compare to. So that's really interesting. Um, so yeah, I mean, I can't complain. 11 weeks, 70 pounds. It's pretty fucking dope. But I will say, there was a tweet that came down my timeline uh, earlier this week, I think. And like, here, one thing you should know about me, I honestly, and people always say this, but anybody who knows me knows that this is 100% true. I literally do not give a fuck about most things. People are stupid. People have stupid opinions. And that's fine. Like, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my effort. I'm not going to spend my life, like, trying to combat this. Like, it's, girl, I got better things to do. But a tweet came down my timeline, and it was something to the effect of someone asking a question like, hey, do you think that, like, people who've had weight loss surgery um, are cheating, essentially? And someone was like, oh, I don't think it's cheating unless they're not upfront about it. Listen, now when it comes to social media outside of my Instagram, I don't talk about my weight loss surgery, but it's not for any specific reason. The way that I use social media is very, like, strategic. I don't talk about myself at all. Like, I don't want anyone to know anything about me in general. Like, outside of my name is Christina and I lived in Chicago, like, I don't need you to know anything else about me. And so I don't talk about anything personal. And weight loss surgery obviously fell under that category. Um, but I mean, like, I'm not ashamed of it, obviously. Like, I have a public Instagram and a public YouTube. I honestly don't give a fuck. But so I decided to tweet. I was like, "Hey, so here, let me drop a quick bomb and let me tell you something really quickly." I'm like, "Yeah, so I definitely had weight loss surgery in November, and also my fat ass is in the gym 4 times a week, and I also don't eat carbs, and I'm very specific about the things that I put in my body. Like, so cheating? No, I don't think so." I'm like, no, don't be mad because other people are taking steps in their life and doing what they feel is necessary to improve whatever problems they feel that they have, while your ass is still at home, sad and upset and hating yourself. So, I guess it sucks to be you. I mean, I don't know. And I don't really get into the conversations about, like, is surgery the easy way out, because it's nonsensical. Like, why would you even waste your time? Like, who cares? But at the same time, sometimes, like, you see something, you're just like, here, let me tell you how stupid you are really quickly. So it was one of those things. And so me tweeting about that, like, a handful of my friends knew already. Like, actually, one of my friends, like, flew to Chicago for the sole purpose of being here while I was having surgery. So, um, I mean, it wasn't a secret. It really wasn't. I told a few people who I generally interface with on a, daily or even a weekly basis, and everyone else, I'm like, you'll find out sooner or later. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Um, so yeah, I just thought that that was really interesting. So now, actually, a bunch of my um, friends are now following my Instagram. So, hey, everybody, what up? Um, yeah, I don't know. I just thought this whole thing is, like, really interesting, and I see that this is, like, an issue that people tend to, like, struggle with. Like, they get really, really upset, and I'm just like, look, it's not worth it, at least in my eyes. I don't give a fuck about none of these people, and they not paying my bills, so I'm good. Um, One other thing that I Instagram is really a weird thing. Instagram is mainly the network that I use to kind of, like, be a part of the, like, weight loss surgery community. And it's a bunch of, like, really dope people in there, but there's a bunch of fucking weirdos too, and I'm just like, why are y'all like this? Like, Like, there are people who are like 8 months out, 10 months out, 12 months out, however, and they're out here like, first, let me preface this by saying, I don't I don't care what people do. I don't care what people eat. I don't care because everybody's journey is going to be different. You know, everybody's surgeon is going to be different. Everybody's recovery is going to be different. You do you. That's all I can say. But generally, it's so weird. Like, people literally be out here like a year post-op and they're like, yeah, I only eat like 500 calories a day. And I'm like, okay, well, bye. And like, I just gotta keep it moving. It's like, it just doesn't even make any sense, you guys. And like, why? Why? Like, whatever. I'm just saying, listen, don't trust anybody that is only consuming 500 calories purposely. And that's all I'm gonna say. Take from that what you will, treat it how you want. I'm just saying, some of these motherfuckers are weird, and stay woke, I guess. I don't know. But let's talk about me and not weird people. So, as you know, the month of December, I went through like a 3 week stall, and it was annoying. And I was like 348 for like what seemed like eternity. And then I got to Philly, and I've been like really strict a little bit about like staying active and like making sure I burn my 3,500 calories a day, getting my water in, and if not 64 ounces, at least like 50 something ounces. Which reminds me, I have another water bottle to get through before the night's over. Um, and just really, really being like strong about going to the gym when I say I'm gonna go, and making sure that when I'm there, I'm like getting the most out of the time that I'm there. Um, I've been doing a lot of the elliptical because, as I mentioned in my last video, I felt like I was starting to master it, and so I've been, really working hard at that and kind of increasing my endurance and things like that. Got up to like 25 minutes, like all at once. And then actually the other day I did 28, but I had to break it up because I had to go to the bathroom. So I did like 10 minutes and had to go to the bathroom, and then I came back and did 18. So whatever. So slowly but surely, like I said, I'm fine with, any progress, because any progress is good progress in my eyes. So I'm not complaining about that. Um, I've been doing a lot of medicine ball, like core activities, um, just, to switch it up a little bit. Do a lot of strength training. Again, I've always mentioned how I am literally like, my arms are like limp noodles. I have no upper body strength whatsoever. So I've definitely been working on, improving that. Because if, like I said, if I ever fall in a ditch, just literally just throw some dirt on me. I'm like as good as dead. I'm not climbing out of anything. So, um, yeah, there's like a lot more that I want to talk about, but I don't think this is the video for it. So I'll probably make a separate video to talk about it. But overall, things are going good. New job is going amazing. This is my 3rd week. I've like, it's very, very, it's the same yet it's different because people are so nice. And I don't mean it like nice because, oh, there's a new person and, everyone's pretty fickle or whatever. But no, these people are like genuinely nice. And it's such a different type of culture because I feel like being nice and personable is like a job requirement. Like, if you don't speak to people and like greet people, like, people look at you weird. Like, it's kind of, it's an interesting thing. And because me, I'm very like, I stay to myself and I like, do my work and I go home. Um, it's been a different experience. I mean, not a bad one at all. I'm not complaining, but it's just definitely different. Like coming from my previous job where it was like 120 people and I interface with maybe like 10 of them, maybe a week. So I don't know, it's very different. But I am enjoying the work that I'm doing, and it's kind of like a hybrid senior designer slash like design lead. So I'm taking on a lot of like leadership and management things, which is kind of overwhelming because I mean, I've only ever had to be responsible for myself. So to like have to sit in a resource planning meeting and plan out other people's like time, I'm like, oh my god, this is a lot to think about. So stuff like that, I don't know, it's different, but it's fun and I'm enjoying it immensely. um I don't know, as you guys can probably tell, I'm like really tired. I've been going to events and things every day after work this week, and tonight I went to a screening of a documentary about product design, and I'm fucking tired. Like, I'm so tired. I don't have anything to do tomorrow besides go to the gym. And after I get back from the gym, I am taking my black ass to sleep. I am too old for all of this, like, constant stimulation after work. So I can't wait to go to sleep tomorrow. Like, I'm not even kidding. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. And hopefully next week, I will be able to upload a video since I'll be in my new apartment. But I hope you guys are doing well. I have to catch up on everyone's videos. Literally, I'm so behind. I'm so behind on everything. So I'll definitely have to catch up on all the videos that are in my queue. Um, so yeah, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.